Hello, everybody, and welcome to the half-hour happy hour with Allison and Alex.
You have stumbled onto our holiday special, the 12 Days of Drunksmas. We recorded 12 episodes in one booze-filled day and are releasing them once a day from now until the first of the year. To put some ease in this marathon recording, we recorded in a different location than usual, so we apologize for this not sounding as great in your ear holes as it normally does.
And we will be back with weekly episodes starting January 4th. Thank you, and enjoy the craziness.
On the fourth day of Drunksmas, the happy hour gave to me 4 paper cuts, 3 maroon tailors, 2 Alison songs, and a 1-sentence story from Tom.
That's me.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
And welcome to Drunksmas, day 4 of the half-hour happy hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip, and for approximately the next half an hour, we're going to chat about things we thought were bizarre, unique, exciting, intriguing on the internet.
You're really selling.
I keep trying to come up with new adjectives. Yes. Concerning? Purple stories on the internet. That's what we're doing. What day is it? 4? We're 4 drinks in.
It's 4.
You guys are 4 drinks.
We're 4 drinks in, and I'm already sitting on the floor doing a Lego set.
Yes, which is amazing.
This is the thing that's happening.
With us, as always, on the 2s and T's. I don't know what that means.
What?
Tom Super Volcano Krajewski. How you doing, Tom?
Good, how you doing? Nice for having me. Yeah.
So we are very excited.
Yeah.
Mainly because our next guests brought custom alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
They brought their own drink. Their own theme drink for Drunksmas Day 4.
What's it
This
called?
is exciting. Also, we have a duo.
Yeah, I did name it.
Yeah?
First off, let's name you.
Okay, go.
Joining us from the hit sci-fi show 12 Monkeys,
Ooh.
we have Todd Stashwick, a.k.a. Wait, what's your character's name?
Deacon.
Deacon! That's right.
Hey-o!
Hey-o.
And the creator and showrunner, yeah, that's your title.
Yes, it is.
Terry Metalis.
Hi.
Ooh, hey. We've
Hey.
talked about you guys on the show
Sultry
before.
voices.
Yes, we heard. We listened.
Because
It was great.
Tom and Terry are friends from way back.
Way back in the day.
It's Terry's fault that Tom moved to LA, and
It
then
really is, actually.
Terry and I apparently grew up 15 minutes away from each other
At
and went to the same
Jersey Mall.
We went to the same.
We're like blood.
I know.
We're like
We're
blood.
family.
Family.
That's amazing.
Take the kids out of Jersey.
Okay, so tell us.
And got macaroon spoo all over my hands.
Hey, so,
Macaroon?
So tell us about this drink here,
Macaroon.
Mr. Lovely.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
talk
the
about the
beverage-
drink that I'm drinking
The
right now.
beverage, well, it is a bastardized version of something that I discovered. I'm a fan of the bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
It is my drink of choice.
Yes.
And so I wanted something autumnal. And so
It's
yeah,
very
look it up.
autumnal.
Google it.
I honestly,
He was my
it
favorite
took me
cat
this long.
in Cats.
Autumnal.
Mr. Autumnal Cat.
It took me this long to figure out what that word was. I was like,
Autumnal?
Fall-like.
fall-like.
It locks
That's
in
better for my brain right now.
Could be trippy,
Trippy.
What? Trippy?
fall-like.
Oh, I get it.
Ah,
From
sorry.
the 3.9.
Sorry. Okay.
They're doing the wave.
Yeah.
It is, I call it the Kentucky Moose.
Ooh.
Sort of
Yeah.
a play
You can really
on
taste
the
the moose.
Moscow Mule.
Oh, I see.
What?
It's
Ginger
glorious.
beer, then? What's in here?
Well, no, it isn't. This
Yeah.
is why it's my
I don't even know what we're
concoction.
Okay, then.
It is calves urine.
Oh.
Drink up. No,
I was like,
it
you tell
is-
me
I
to drink lighter
recognize it.
fluid. I'd be
Yeah.
like, all right.
You're
Well,
for
you
it.
basically
She's
are.
like, whatever. Top
I'm
it
doing a
off.
Lego. I don't care.
It is bourbon, maple syrup, and a little cream soda.
Ooh.
Cream soda.
Yeah, so
And
that, but when and lighter fluid.
Yeah.
It's windshield washer. That's the blue. You can taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
Cream soda is where you get the moose taste, right?
I was at Galco's, and Galco's actually has maple flavored soda, like maple flavored cream soda. But in lieu of being able to find that at the Ralph's, I opted for cream soda and maple syrup, and that is what you're holding.
So were you
Over
saying
driveway gravel. Right?
just a bag of rocks that you picked up at rocks?
Yeah.
Yes, I love. So I'm assuming that was a Canadian thing that you just said. Grebnels, what was that?
Did I say what?
The store
Oh, no.
that you got the thing.
I said Ralph's.
No,
No,
pre-Ralph's. The thing where
pre-Ralph's.
you got the actual...
Oh,
Yeah.
Galco's? You guys don't know about Galco's?
No, what's
No,
Galco's?
Holy
That was like
mo-
a-
But, okay.
Teach us about Galco's, Todd Stafford.
Go to Highland Park here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, in Los Angeles.
in Los
Okay.
Angeles.
South Pasadena-ish
Yeah.
area,
Mhm.
right? Ish.
Mhm.
Eagle Rocky.
Okay.
Cool.
Galco's is this kind of old-fashioned. They have like every flavor of dumb soda
Oh, yeah.
you could ever, and it's all like old. They have
yum.
old-timey candy,
Ooh, when
Yeah.
it's like, hey, it's Sugar Rock.
and it's up the street from Donut Friend.
Oh.
Hey.
Donut friend. Do you become friends with donuts?
You do.
And then do you eat them?
No, you can unfriend them.
Oh.
You can eat them.
I'm
And
just
they
friends
make,
with
they
the
make the
holes.
donuts to order. What?
What?
Yeah, you
Wow.
pick the filling, you pick the
Oh
topping.
my gosh. That
Donut
sounds
friend.
heavenly.
Wow. Sounds like it takes too long
That
to get a
sounds-
donut.
Have you guys ever
It
done
does.
pizza?
Yeah,
right.
want a donut pretty quick.
Where's
yeah,
your donut
when I'm going for that.
It's donut something.
Donut fun.
It's donut something. It's donut F word. And,
Donut fuck.
and then it's...
That's my favorite place to eat donuts.
right. And then Galco's is just up
Donut
the street. And you
fuck.
get all these amazing flavors of soda.
Well, this is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
drink,
is
right?
this
fantastic.
drink is phenomenal, and this
Yeah.
drink is scary because I'm going to guzzle it down
It's
during
not
this
for
episode.
diabetics. That's
No,
for
it is
sure.
not.
No. I'm
But
going
you could
taste the
probably
maple
sweeten it a little less if you just did the maple syrup and say soda water. Just
And
the
say-
maple syrup.
I know.
Just say the
But
words
this is
soda
like
water.
a
Something
1-2
out.
punch of maple
Right.
syrup and cream
Yeah.
soda, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
ugly.
Yeah.
It's an angry beverage.
It's an angry beverage. It's basically that one sweet kid who punches you in the nuts.
Aw.
You're
It's
so
like,
sweet.
Oh, I love your
Oh.
glasses.
Oh,
Punch.
now we have to cut up your foot.
Yeah.
Aw.
Was that a
I went
diabetic
diabetic.
joke?
I went
That was amazing.
diabetic.
Sad,
That was amazing.
Sad. Okay.
So, 12 Monkeys.
yeah, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
How
Because
did-
I raved about this show.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've
What?
yet to see, and here's the reason.
You're the worst host ever.
I don't know how I'm supposed to consume it. Because sci-fi...
With your eyes.
Sci-fi doesn't have... Because I miss... So this is what happens when you're watching a TV show, right? You miss
What-
one episode.
What
two
happens when you're
episodes.
watching a TV show, Alex?
You're like, oh, this is a great TV show. I should keep watching this. So
Yeah.
you miss like 1 or 2 episodes, like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to see it. I have sci-fi. Until they do a marathon, I'm like, where do I go?
Oh, because
Terry,
it's not
where do-
Because
available
it's not,
on
no,
Hulu
because there's no
or...
sci-fi on demand.
Where do we
At
go
least
see it,
where I
Terry?
have it.
Where do we see it?
on demand.
Well, I think that, I hear this a lot. I think everybody's trying to figure this out. I think, as far as I know, it actually is up on Sci-Fi. It's on Amazon.
On
It's
the
on
interwebs?
iTunes. Should you pay their
If
fee?
he only knew someone that could get him access
I don't know anybody.
Anywho.
You know me now.
By the way, your voice just became very sexy.
The
Yes.
rest of the podcast.
Wow.
Settle in.
Pillow talk with Terry Mitchell.
But yeah, no, I mean that is the
I was
thing
into
with
that.
TV. There's lots of TV that I have the same issue too, where you miss. I mean, it took me like Penny Dreadful became a thing for me,
Yeah.
but I had to wait for season 2 and catch it all. So but they'll definitely be marathoning it again, and there's
You can get it on demand too.
Yeah.
you can get it on demand,
Or you
and,
just have to find a friend like I did, TJ Fixman, who had all episodes saved on his DVR. And then I was like, TJ, I'm coming over and just marathoning the show at your place. Deal with it. Hope you weren't
So
doing
cool.
anything this Saturday because I'm coming over.
Because I've heard nothing but great things. Like everybody's
Yeah.
just like, Alex, it's your kind of sci-fi. Like you got to watch it. So it's in my
And it is
column.
it's an awesome binging show. I was actually thinking about that while I was watching it, that I would probably go insane if I was only watching it once a week.
Well, it's
Because
a
when
time
you-
travel puzzle.
Yes.
It's a big puzzle box.
So when you
and
watch it all together,
you get the whole puzzle.
yes,
But the week to week, you just hang on a little longer.
I can't.
You hang on just
And then you talk about it in between.
Say it
That's the
again.
fun
Say it again,
part.
Terry. Almost there.
It is also one of those speculative shows. Like we noticed that the fans were very much theorizing in between episodes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when you're binging it,
I have
you
so
don't
many
have that
theories.
sort of community joy
Yeah.
Right.
of like, let's go down to the weird basement with all our yarn and start
Yeah.
all the things.
I figured it out. It's from
Shh, I got it.
it's blue yarn to red yarn.
Right.
I think
But if that,
Then fun.
what?
But I will say, I think for as time travel shows go, I think what makes that fun is we actually, when you're watching that time travel thing, it's like, well, why don't they just go back and try and undo the thing? We actually do
kill Hitler.
There's that thing. We
Consequences.
do that thing. We actually do that paradox that you would think would happen.
There is one episode, and I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't watched the first season.
Rosebud is the sled? No.
Yeah. What the
No,
fuck?
I've seen
No,
it.
but the episode that involves the dad in
So there's no spoiler.
Who's
alert.
dad?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, but that's the episode that I was
Those are
like,
spoiled.
okay, they made it work without it
Mhm.
fucking up what we already knew. I was like,
Right.
oh, because that was one that I was like, oh god, how are they gonna?
Well, what she's
How's this
talking
gonna
about is the fun of a time travel show, serialized time travel show. Is in the first season, you're watching the season unfold, and it starts it's very simple. Guys going back in time to stop this plague that causes the apocalypse. But as
Very
the twist,
simple.
as the
Yeah.
It's what I do on my Tuesdays.
It's right, exactly.
Yeah.
But as the twists and turns come, it becomes an episode later on where you see the entire season from another point of view in a time travel twisty way. And I think that's kind of where we really kick off, and people are like, "Oh,
Yeah.
there was
Doing
a plan,"
something
and
different.
and we have a plan. We have many plans.
So that is actually a very good question. The whole concept of a plan.
Yes.
So TV series, no, it's true. It was like, in a post-Lost world, we're all kind of, whenever a new
Oh my
TV
gosh.
series, especially a TV series that's a head-twisty one,
Have we?
there's always that worry of like,
Do they know where they're going?
do they know where they're going, or was it like, oh my god, we got a first season and we got a second one?
Wait,
All right, let's
have-
figure this out.
Have we talked about what I heard was what happened to Lost? So this is I don't know if this is accurate, but the story I heard about
So we're going
why
into
Lost kind of went off the rails.
Alison potentiality zone.
Maybe.
I love
Well,
it.
no, I was actually told this story. I
Okay.
just don't know how legitimate the story
No,
is.
I know. I
is the
actually
point.
I know from a couple.
Oh, you
things.
do?
Yeah, for the
Oh,
first
so we can get
this is
validation.
hold on. This is the story I
Okay.
heard. That the original concept of the show was that the island was a that year millions of whatever a long time ago an alien spaceship
Yes.
crashed in the ocean, and then an island formed on top of it. And at the end of season 1, when they open the hatch, that's actually them going into the spaceship,
Huh.
which makes kind of a fuck ton of sense. But right
Again,
after the first,
Accurate unit of measurement.
accurate unit of
Fuck
measurement.
tons.
We talked about
Fuck tons are
It's
very
a
fuck ton.
dangerous.
fuck ton.
It's a scientific
Alison
measurement.
Haislip fuck ton.
I think it's pretty sexy
But then-
unit of measurement.
Well, it
But then
depends.
after season 1,
Shit ton
Get
not
back.
bad.
over
Fire
the
up.
summer
Quick.
was when
People theorized it
no,
was...
it was when
Crystal
Indiana
Skulls
Jones
came out.
4 came out.
Oh no, that's
And
not
it
true.
was-
Now you're off the rails.
Okay, now I'm off the rails. But
Yeah.
this is what I heard, is that movie did so poorly that they went back to the writer's room and they were like, can't be aliens! Because they
Yeah.
did Aliens and Indiana Jones and everyone hated it. They were like, show can't be about aliens! And then
No,
they
that's
didn't know
dumb.
what to do with the
No.
show.
Interesting.
That's what I heard.
So what
So Terry,
was-
correct me. Can you correct me?
Well,
Is this
I
something
mean,
you
not
speak
with
of?
not with any kind of official. I
Yeah.
Zero
I did
authority.
work with a writer on
Zero.
that show from the first season, and yes, it was. There was a lot of talk about it being a spaceship, but they quickly sort of got away with that because the second you had a definitive answer, and this is something you face in TV a lot, you have to. It really limits what you can write.
That's true.
And the mystery of that show is what made it so good. And,
Yeah.
and it's just one of those.
But then
It's
I feel
really
like
the
maybe...
Rachel and Ross syndrome. Once
Yeah.
they got together,
No
you're
one
in
cared.
a corner.
Yeah.
You got to keep writing that.
Right.
That's
Unless-
technical.
unless
And
they have
the
a
happy ending happened too soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
All right. Do we have
Awesome.
we have
some
fan
emails?
emails?
We got some fan emails.
I'm still doing a Lego.
So
by
this is
the way.
good. So by the way, for
Sounds like
everybody
a roaring
listening,
fire.
happy Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, this
So
is Christmas
today,
Eve.
today is the episode this episode
Oh.
will come out on Christmas Eve.
So no one will listen to it.
Everybody will all
What
do it.
else are you
They'll
doing
be
on
all
Christmas Eve?
sitting with their
I think we should. It should.
It's like a family.
headset on.
Like they do every Christmas Eve.
They're just listening to us.
Remember when we would gather around the fire and listen to Alex and
Listening to
Alice?
podcasts. Yeah, they have that
Yes.
old timey podcast player radio.
But if this is Christmas Eve, they got to be way more soothing. I'm going to bring it all down.
Yeah.
Terry,
They're
you're
sitting,
really good at
they're
this.
sitting by the fire, you know,
Yeah.
roasting their chestnuts.
Roasting.
Christmas time.
Oh, Jesus
They're just like,
Christ.
what?
Wait, I made a
Madness.
Drunksmas song.
Okay.
Drink.
Drunksmas time is here. Time for joy and time
It's gonna be
for beer.
Yeah, we-
Yes!
I thought it was
that
going
one
to be
kinda-
fear. And I was like,
No.
I like that.
Yeah, fear would have been. Yeah.
Fear would have been better. All right. So here's an email. Hi, Allison, Alex, and the superest of all volcanoes, Tom.
Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
After hearing the listener email where the guy told you about sitting on a beehive, it reminded me of a story from my childhood that needed to be shared. My friends and I were outside playing, like people did in the 80s.
Oh, that's right.
Remember
People don't play
that?
outside anymore.
I'm outside.
We were
Before the
in-
biodome.
You can play outside.
before Biodome. That was the moment. They were like,
No, the Biodome. Like,
oh, the Biodome.
Beijing.
I thought it was like they finally
Not
saw the movie
not
The
Polly
Biodome, and they were like, no, we're never letting you out.
Polly Shore, I never want to leave the house again.
Yes.
You could bump into Polly Shore, you're never leaving the
You've
house.
ruined me.
And whatever Baldwin.
How many Baldwins
we did the Baldwin song. We were in the neighbor's yard, and the neighbor had a tree. Great. Where there was always swarming bees for some reason. Well, one of those bees managed to fly right into my friend's ear canal.
Oh,
What?
God.
And got itself stuck.
No!
Naturally, thinking it was being attacked, it started stinging. Help me! I'm stuck in
You know what I'm
this
picturing?
guy's ear.
I'm picturing like all these like little bee firemen and the bee news crew. And like the weeping bee family, like huddled in the corner,
Yes.
like worried
It's like the
and
little
wondered.
bee cat stuck in a tree.
Or no, like the well.
Oh, down in the well.
Right, so it's like this
Timmy's
awful
stuck in a well.
Yes.
The guy goes back to the hive. Timmy's stuck in a well? So naturally thinking it was being attacked, it started stinging, and it happened to be one of the types of bees that doesn't lose its stinger.
What? Oh, because it's a
Long
baby
story
bee.
That's a
Sure.
wasp
Sounds
then,
like-
isn't
It
it?
might have been,
No.
I don't know. I'm not a botanist. Long story short. Long story short.
We're scientists?
My friend got stung in his ear canal over a dozen times.
No!
That's
we got the
impossible.
bee out.
Do you have to leave?
It was a wasp.
No, it was a wasp, because I think that's the type of
You
bee
can't,
that
yeah,
stings.
bee can't
That's
sting
not just
more
a
than once.
wasp. That was a dick.
Yeah.
Well, he
That was an asshole
I was
wasp.
like,
That was a dick wasp.
Yeah. Which are the most dangerous of wasps.
They're so dangerous because they just don't give a fuck.
No fucks given wasp.
They do have some mud flaps with the naked lady.
They totally do. Just a naked bee.
and then the Calvin and Hobbes pissing.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Strangest car detail.
I know.
You know what?
Calvin-
I love Calvin and Hobbes, but hopefully he was like pissing on something. That would really do it for me.
That makes no
Those are my
sense.
two favorite things: urination and dreaming cartoons about boys.
You know what I like to do? Daydream and urinate. Long story short, my friend got stung in his ear over a dozen times before we got it out. Now, first off, this is how they got the fucking thing out. By pouring water into his ear.
They drowned the bee.
Drown the bee?
Or
Oh, my fucking
the
water.
level rose and he swam out.
And then flew off and said, fuck you, because he's a dick.
Motherfucker.
Just thank you.
Thank
and then
you.
stung the shit out of him.
Yeah. And then he got hit by tennis rackets. He got lucky, suffered no hearing loss.
Wow.
The bee had no hair.
Yeah. He's like,
Well,
what?
he got that inner ear thing, like on,
What? Yeah.
like in It's a Wonderful Life.
Aw.
Well,
He
good.
loses his
Well,
hearing in one
it
day.
was
Yeah.
good.
It's amazing. And then the bee just
Christmas
spins
Eve.
in one circle because whatever.
Hot dog.
Anyway, just wanted to share the nightmarish event for all of you. Also,
Thank
love
you.
the show. Been listening since episode 1. It quickly became my favorite podcast. Keep up the drinking. I mean, good work. And Merry Drunksmas.
We're doing
Merry
Thank you so much.
Can I
Steve.
share a fan email that
Yeah.
just came into me?
Yeah.
That was Steve from Temecula?
Steve from
Thank you, Steve. Okay, you're...
This one comes in from my dad.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
dad!
Love your dad.
Is he still in New Jersey?
No, he's out here.
Oh.
It's titled Stocking Gift for Mom. We have an HP Office Jet Pro 8600 ink cartridge
That
and be
is
appreciated for Christmas. Love you.
Thanks, Mr. Metalis.
So I wanted to share
I
that.
love
Our
that
biggest
that's
fan.
the let's blow the doors off this year's Christmas.
Hold on.
Mom's weeping.
I need to counter that with the email I got from my grandmother. Hold on. So my grandmother sent me this email yesterday or 2 days ago. If you want to get me something for Xmas, I liked the Avena that you got me last year. And if you want to get me socks, spelled S-O-X, in parentheses, anklets, I could use tan and black.
I could use two.
Tan.
See you soon, so stay healthy. Much love,
Amazing.
Grandma.
I really want those socks. Stay
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
Don't you
Got a
get fucking
challenge.
sick on me,
Yeah.
granddaughter.
I need my anklet.
I want my anklets socks.
I gotta
I
tell
can't
you,
get my socks patent pending.
tan is very sexy.
Stay healthy.
Tan,
That was like
tan
a
anklets.
threat.
Tan anklet.
Tan anklets are basically you can get
Anklet.
for free at any.
How old is Grandma?
Walk
She's
into a
going
Foot
to
Locker.
be
You're okay.
90.
No.
92?
Get her the anklets.
My grandmother's birthday is Christmas.
You don't know her grandmother, Todd.
So when
Shut
you're
up.
listening to this podcast, her birthday's tomorrow.
Oh,
She's
91 or 92 tomorrow.
And she spells socks so urban.
I know.
Like,
What's up? And Christmas.
Her grandmother's
She doesn't have time.
Xmas.
She doesn't have time to spell it.
No,
Christmas.
who does?
She's like, it's Xmas now.
I think
Bitches.
She's
just
in her 90s.
remembers
She doesn't
when-
have much time for
She remembers when the White Sox threw the World Series.
Blaze.
It's just
She can't spell it any other
Anytime
way.
she says sock, she's like, fucking shoeless. You fucking son of a bitch.
Damn it.
Her faith in humanity dropped
awesome.
that day.
All right, scientific theory. Oh, scientific theories.
Is this another fan email?
Another fan email.
Okay.
So we're very sciencey on the show.
Yeah,
We're
listen.
So if you need any
scientists.
scientific,
I've listened to your show.
Thank
Yay.
you, Todd.
He's saying you're a dick because you haven't watched his show.
What?
Anyway,
First off, tell me-
anyway.
Oh,
Anyway.
You have a show? Alex, how many drinks have you had?
I thought you meant
know four.
podcast. All right. I have
doing more
I've
important
seen
things in the podcast.
Trailers. All right, here we go.
You're like, I watched the Bruce Willis movie. That counts, right?
No.
There was a Bruce Willis movie?
Are you
Oh, yeah.
kidding me?
No, I know.
Oh my god, you're fired from your own podcast.
Just all of a sudden I was thinking of surrogates, and I was like, really? This is deep. I feel like we're really cutting deep.
The kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello, AL squared and Tom.
Woo!
Allison,
yeah, we are
I
AL
know,
squared.
I know.
I never
Blew
even
my
thought
mind
about
too. It's the little things in life for us. Allison brought up the fact that theory of relativity is just a theory. But please take a moment to appreciate
She's got
Oh,
what a
shit.
Kentucky
scientific
moose coming out of her now.
yeah, what a
I'm so
scientific
scared for
what a
this
scientific theory actually is. A
Yeah.
scientific theory is not just a good idea or a thought or a hypothesis
Well, no, I know that.
that scientists have developed. A scientific theory is a thoroughly experimentally supported explanation of a characteristic of the natural world that is acquired through the scientific method and repeatedly tested and confirmed.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I get it.
so
But that
shady.
doesn't mean it's
Shady.
actually right. Here's the deal.
Theories are some of the most highly criticized and questioned areas in science for continued validation or correction. If
Yeah.
I can provide any additional science insights, it would be my pleasure. Gabriel,
Thank you,
a
Gabriel.
PhD candidate in cancer biology.
Whoa, okay, I trust you.
Just got dark.
No, my point was...
Look, he's just a candidate. He's not been
I
elected.
know. Todd's
My
gonna-
vote for Gabriel for all that cancer biology.
There you go. My point wasn't that like the theory of relativity is bullshit. It obviously works, but there's no actual way to like. It works every single time we do it, but that doesn't actually mean that's what's really happening. Because I remember this blew my mind in physics.
Wait, you can do relativity?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
She's real good.
I'm really good at everything.
She's real.
But here's the deal.
She's a super scientist.
According to like what we know about stuff.
Go on. This all makes sense now.
She's crushing it.
It's actually possible
She's
that
winning
like
science, I
because your part, like your molecules are always constantly moving. Like everything in your body is constantly moving and vibrating and stuff like that. So it is actually possible for all the molecules in your body to move in a certain way that would actually let you walk through a wall.
That's an old
If the
Flash
molecules-
thing. No, duh.
No, but that's
right,
what I'm
Todd?
saying. Like
Todd,
that
you know
is
the Flash?
that is
We're going X-Men
on
too.
paper.
Phase shifting, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but on paper, that is something that could actually happen. It just never will. But
Well, but that doesn't. Why would it never will if it could?
In fact,
because it's such a
Schrodinger
small
would
percentage
say
of it happening.
It is always a
it's
possibility.
happening right now.
If somebody's
Right.
in a
Yeah.
room, they
It's
could
already happened.
potentially
It's already happened.
You could potentially
Ooh,
walk through a
they
wall.
could either be walking through the wall or not.
But all your molecules have to line up in the right way, and all the molecules of the wall have to line up in
It's
the right way.
1,000 monkeys.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
1,000 typewriters.
Type-
So
Typing.
that,
let me ask
that
you
was my
this.
point. That's why it's
What
called
if-
a theory of relativity.
So theoretically,
Yes.
at some point in your life, you could just phase out of existence and then phase right back real quick because your molecules happened to coincidentally vibrate at the exact same time, all of them once.
Yeah.
Do you know that happens? Is that
No.
a little bit like the sleep orgasm thing we were talking
Oh,
about?
maybe.
Keep going.
Oh,
Last
you missed the sleep
episode.
orgasm
Wait,
episode.
Can we bring back that,
Yeah,
that
let's-
conversation?
let's
But
circle
that's-
back around.
We
that's
talked
okay.
about it.
Okay, we'll totally bring it back. Have either of you woken up mid-orgasm?
When I was a lad.
It did.
Okay, so yeah. See?
No,
When
but
you were a kid.
When I was
you
a
woke
lad.
up in the middle of the orgasm, not having realized you had one in the middle of the night. That's what we're saying.
Wait,
Well, look,
Not
you
like a wet,
realize-
not like a wet dream.
We're talking about a succubus here, right?
Right.
I believe so.
Okay, well then yes.
yeah.
I mean, well, did I see a winged demon bitch like flying from the window? Yes.
I think this
But
all
it
proves
felt
Einstein's theory of
amazing.
relativity.
That's Einstein's theory of relativity. We proved it. Great.
There's some PhD in demonology going, he's sending you an email.
I think so.
I'm
I think that's that's
in PhD
Succubus biology. Yes.
succubus. I'm a PhD candidate.
That would be
Succubi.
an incubus.
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 And they haven't
Actually, it
been
would be a
around
succubus.
in like 5 years.
Succubus is the accurate definition of the noun.
So what is a succubus?
Really?
Succubus? That's what they're blaming Wet Dreams on. Were succubus.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, that's why.
Really?
That's what that is. Yeah, honey, no, it wasn't me. It was a succubus.
Wow.
I'll
get that succubus.
That's where
for
that
you,
came
honey.
from. Yeah.
Wow.
We're sleeping with the window closed.
That'll
That'll
solve
solve it.
Trying to get through this glass, succubus.
Shades.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where that came from.
That'll keep out succubi and polio.
Done.
They were just smart back then.
Polio?
Yeah. Oh, we don't want polio. What's that about?
Definitely get that.
Jeremy, come here. I'm going to blood at you.
Oh, Mom. I don't
Anyway,
have enough
It's just a sore
blood.
throat.
anyway, back to the email. There's a reason it's called a theory of relativity. I understand it works every single time we do it, but they still call it a theory,
Yes.
right? Thank you. I'm going to keep doing my Lego.
Moving on.
Thank you.
I like it.
By the way, do you know what the plural of Lego is?
Lego?
Lego.
I know. There's no S on it.
There's
You don't
no
say
S.
Legos.
It's not fucking Legos.
What?
Wow,
No.
you're angry about this.
First off, did we?
She's been
Oh,
drinking, Todd.
Yeah.
She gets angry.
She gets
It's
fights.
four.
Fights.
She
You
gets-
just keep
Yeah.
keep having
She usually
in the body.
slaps
You're the
me
one
in
that
the
gave
mouth.
her Canadian maple syrup.
Yeah.
No, I
I
didn't.
feel like that's
but
gonna.
Kentucky Moose,
Oh,
right?
That's good shit, too.
I can make another one if you
I
No,
will
one drink
as
per show.
whatever you
That's
put
my
in there.
limit.
It's fair.
I think I'm on like 3 drinks per show. Right?
You guys, I'm really excited to announce. Well, can't say words anymore. Really excited to announce that I finished the 4x4.
Hot dog.
hot dog.
Nice. Beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. There looked like a lot of custom pieces on that. A lot of like side of
Not the
truck.
truck.
No.
The boat was the one.
Look
that
at the
was
side of the
already
truck.
made.
It's like all side truck.
What are you talking about? That's individual pieces and stickers that I put on it.
Oh, all right. Well, then in
Yeah.
that case, maybe you just did
Look.
a really good job.
Yeah, I did do a really good job. It even has little rear view mirrors. Look at it. It's adorable. It's so cool. Thank you, Charles.
Glad we're doing a very
Wanna take a picture with
visual
We are.
description
Our
of
shows are
something
very
like that.
visual.
Anyway,
So
story time.
it's Christmas Eve, so I have questions for everybody.
Yeah.
So first off, is anybody here not Christian and not celebrating
Well,
Christmas?
I'm not
Because if
nothing.
so, then we'll do Hanukkah concepts as well. She's literally
I'm trying to
she's
take a
taking a
selfie.
I'll
selfie.
take it.
Wait. What's
No,
your question? I'm
selfies are
sorry.
so much
What?
better.
So
Okay.
my question was going to be,
It's
what is your
solipsistic.
worst Christmas experience?
Oh, I can definitely tell you
Oh.
this.
Yeah,
What?
because I remember mine.
Yo, go ahead, because I don't know.
So
Worst
what's yours?
Christmas experience.
Worst Christmas experience? Like, what was that worst? And Allison, after she
I'm just
finishes
going
the
to tell
selfie
PDK.
game.
Okay, I'm done taking selfies. Go.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I was,
fantastic.
Well, I was in Culver City at this building, Nakatomi.
I wasn't wearing any shoes,
Yeah.
remember?
Let's just say
Lot
it
of
involved
glass.
3 ghosts. Let's mash them all up.
Yeah, every Christmas. So, Asa, what was yours? What's your worst?
My house caught on fire on Christmas Eve.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
How much-
Yeah. I was probably like 11 or 12 or something like that.
How'd you start the fire?
How did I? Of course I started the fire. No. So my mother's best friend, Judy, and her family used to come over every Christmas Eve. And
My
we were
mother's
like,
2 best friends are named Judy.
really? Both
I
of
think
them?
I think that might be a
Standard thing.
Mom, best friend, yo.
a generational
Yeah.
friend group.
Because I don't know anyone my age named Judy.
No,
Yeah,
no, I
that's
do.
interesting.
But
You know?
yeah.
So they were over, and we always would play like Taboo
Weird.
and things like that,
Mhm.
and the parents would drink, and it would be a great time and whatever. And then
Boulder
this
Boulder.
totally play Boulder Dash, and then this Christmas
Dictionary.
Eve,
What's it?
we're sitting. Oh no! So we were playing Taboo, which has the buzzer.
Making up names.
What's it totally is the name of a game.
I'm sure it
It
is.
is. Yeah, we played What's It. So Taboo has the buzzer, so
Bombaloo.
you hit the buzzer all the time. And all of a sudden we were like, wait, stop hitting the buzzer. And we're listening. And we're like, what is that beeping noise? And we're like, that sounds like a fire alarm. What? And we're like looking around the house. And we're like, okay. And we're like, there's a fire alarm upstairs. So we went upstairs. And the fire alarm's, it doesn't seem like it's making noise. But we're like, maybe the battery is dying. You know how it starts beeping?
Mhm.
So we like knocked the thing down and took the fire alarm off.
This fire alarm can't be correct.
This'll
No.
stop it
Whack.
from
No, we
beeping.
took it
Back
down.
to Taboo.
We took it down, and then
I don't know.
Ma'am.
but we're like, it's still beeping. What is that noise coming from? We go back downstairs and we look in the kitchen and there's like
Drew
nothing.
Barrymore.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore. There's nothing in the kitchen. And then we're like, oh, there's another fire alarm in the basement. And so we opened the basement door, and the basement is full of smoke. And we're like, what the fuck? And so, my dad goes downstairs, and he's like, so we had a finished side of the basement, and then an unfinished side, which had, the water heaters and that kind of stuff. So on the unfinished side, there was a fire. And we were like, what the fuck? So we started this, bucket brigade of from the kitchen down to the... Yeah. So it's literally, all 8 of us passing, pots of water down the stairs, throwing them on the fire. Wow. When Judy's husband at the time... He just kind of walks over to the fire and he's looking at it, and then he's looking at us, and we're like, what the fuck, Paul? Why aren't you throwing water on the fire? And
what the fuck, Paul?
What the fuck, Paul? And he just walks over to the water heater, and he flips open the latch to it, and hot water then just pours all over the floor.
Scalding everyone.
Yeah.
But the fire was gone.
But it puts the fire out.
Our cat, our dog, and our hamster died that night, but
no.
The house was safe.
To Santa across the street, with rage in his eyes and a gas can.
Right.
No. So...
That'll take care of it.
So what had happened...
Fudge cookies.
What had happened is, I grew up in New Jersey.
Fudge check.
I grew up in Jersey, and it's cold during Christmas.
Yes.
So we had a fire going in the fireplace. And my father apparently hadn't cleaned out the flue where all the ashes fell down in a long time. And the ashes had built up. The ashes had built up so much they actually pushed the door open in the basement. And so hot ashes from the fire we had going had fallen onto a pile of cardboard boxes that was conveniently placed under the
fireworks.
Where should I put these cardboard boxes of fireworks? Next to the flue door.
Yep. So,
okay, that sounds reasonable.
So that was the Christmas Eve my house almost caught on fire.
That's
there you go.
crazy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of damage or?
No, there was no damage. It was just the whole house filled with smoke by that point, so we had to open all the windows and doors on Christmas Eve, and it was fucking freezing.
Oh.
So there was damage to my soul.
It's not that bad.
Though.
It's a good story. What about you two clowns?
Really,
Nothing?
No,
Nothing that life-threatening?
Must be nice to be perfect, guys. Jeez.
I had a Krampus.
Noah.
You had what?
You had a
Krampus from your bed?
It was hard.
You mean you saw the movie? And
Or do you just eat and then run?
Yeah, no. No, not Krampus. I had cramps. It was a
yeah.
Way different.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I had one bad one when I was a kid because I was notorious for hunting the presents. A couple days beforehand.
Oh my god, I did that once, and I found my dad's stash of Playboy magazines.
I was best Christmas.
I was looking for Christmas presents and found a pile of Playboy magazines, and I was like, ah!
Actually, my favorite. This isn't my story, but it's kind of a cute, kid story where my best friend growing up, when they were younger, him and his sister discovered the stash of presents.
Yeah,
and they opened in the garage. They opened them up and started playing with them.
Yep.
So they panicked. They did the math. So they wrapped them.
Yep.
And put them under the tree.
Yep.
Nobody knew?
Wow.
How do you get mad at your kid for that? That might be the cutest.
I was onto it.
Oh no! Oh, we're gonna get discovered.
We
gotta do something. Wrap them.
I was onto the whole thing by 5.
Oh,
wow.
What thing, Terry?
They're dead inside.
No, here's why. When I would look at the presents, right? I would really inspect what does this ancient being, Santa Claus, what does he write like? What does he wrap? This shit was done in the North Pole.
This is why you create TV shows.
Exactly like my mom. It's got my mom's handwriting.
Maybe. Wow. Okay.
And that was it.
Oh,
just
everything.
Forensics, kids.
Everything looks like it comes from the Bridgewater Mall.
So after 5, he's opening his presents, just staring them down. Never breaking eye contact.
Did you ever say anything to your mom?
Santa.
I was like, well, you have the same handwriting as Santa Claus.
I talked to you about in the closed car.
So I was kind of
My brother and I would always make 2 Christmas lists. It was Allie's Christmas list, Greg's Christmas list, and then a both Christmas list, presents we both wanted. And so every year we asked for a swimming pool because we knew we were never going to get a swimming pool. Because we'd ask for a swimming pool and then something else, and we'd always get the something else.
Got it.
It was a guaranteed way to get the something else.
How about say swimming pool rolls?
Yep. And
Like
they
ask
were
for
rolls, and
something,
they were like,
Royce.
shit, that was pretty
Like
good.
ask for
Rolls
something
Royce.
ridiculously
I thought you meant like bread. I was like,
the one that
Yeah.
you didn't want.
no, but we would be like swimming pool, vacation at Disney World.
Oh, and you
and
get
then we
that.
go on vacation at Disney World.
Ooh,
yeah.
that works too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's fun.
Okay.
My brother and I are super crafty,
You know how you
okay?
did it. You know how you did it.
Well, everybody, you're going to have to open some more presents tomorrow
Oh.
on Christmas
Yeah.
and Drunksmas Day 5, because that's it for this edition.
Wait, we didn't do any stories.
I know, but that's it.
So
We get
soon.
the thing.
Seriously?
This is
We're
what
at 30
happens.
minutes?
So
Yeah.
soon.
4.
It happens all the time.
Wait, we didn't do a single story.
Yeah,
you got-
well, we told stories. We just didn't.
I know,
do a
but we didn't do
single
an actual
news story.
internet story.
You got
Which
12
might-
monkeys people here. Why would you want to talk about anything
Come on.
else?
All right, well, you guys tell us about where people can see your show.
Yeah, Terry
and all
Todd,
that
what's the
kind of
deal?
stuff.
What's the deal?
Well, you can find it on iTunes. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on demand. I think it's Sci-Fi. I think, and there's going to be some new announcements coming soon.
When
Yeah.
does season 2 start?
Season 2 starts in April.
April.
Nice.
So you get time to catch up.
Yeah.
You should catch up. 'cause
There's far more
it gets
Deacon, I've
good.
heard.
Yes,
I'm very excited about this.
There's a lot more
There's a lot more Deacon.
I'm going to spoil it. He's buck naked.
What?
Fuck naked.
You gotta
Talk about
see it.
Christmas presents.
You got to say it.
I
That's
can't.
amazing.
Your candy cane
You
show.
will see his monkey.
I brought my Deacon out.
What?
Little Deacon.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, I mean,
Don't.
perfectly sized
yeah,
Deacon.
yeah. So that'll happen.
Yep.
And where can people find you guys on the social medias?
At Todd Stashwick on the Twitter, toddstashwick.com,
Nice.
the Facebook, all that. You can read my
The Facebook?
comic, Devil Inside.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm a face in your comic.
Yes, you are.
I'm like the
You're
Norse.
Hell.
I'm the Norse.
She's the
I'm
Norse,
Hell?
Norse god of hell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Norse god, hell. She's
Yeah.
the Norse. Yeah, she's
What?
in. She's
That's
in Devil
fantastic.
Inside. Yeah.
I like it.
Terry, how about you? You want
Sounds
to
about right.
I'm at Terry Metalis for Twitter and
Very specific.
ToddStashwick.com, I guess.
I write columns for Todd
He
Stashwick.com.
was my blog.
Amazing.
Just like
Really great
hacks.
column.
Just like hacks.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Please email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can tell me how I'm wrong about the theory of relativity, because I'm sure I am. Follow us on Twitter at the halfhourhappyhr.
Mm-hmm. The HR is for love.
Which makes
Human
no
resources?
sense.
Human
Yes,
resources.
human
Love is a
resources.
human
Love.
resource.
Is a human resource.
Please tune in tomorrow. I know it's Christmas, but listen to our episode tomorrow because we have a special Christmas episode
Yes,
We
as
do.
well.
We do.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to everyone who's been sending us food, because it's really the only reason I'm not a complete moron at the moment.
And the Legos. It's really
And the
give your
Legos.
brain
The
something to do.
Legos, and like seriously, I feel like I'm sitting here like a little child, like because I have ADD, and I'm like, I'll do a Lego, and I won't fuck up on the show or something like that.
How are you making Legos too?
I am making Legos. I already finished a 4x4, and now I'm making a
We should
trailer.
make an
To be
F-bomb
continued.
drinking game out of your podcast.
We had. Somebody has.
Has been a what?
Wait, a drinking.
F-bomb drinking game.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
it's a
F-bomb.
drinking game.
Yeah.
Every time we say something incorrect, every time I break out into song, every time Alex burps,
Mm-hmm.
there's a
There's
little.
What
there's
are
a
you doing?
game.
I think this is a very good digestive.
Yes.
Kentucky Buffalo.
That's awesome. All right,
Here we go.
that is it for this for day 4 of Drunksmas
Day
on the
4.
Half Hour Happy Hour. I'm Alison Haislip.
I'm Alex Albrecht. That's Tom Kravsky on the knobs.
Yep.
Merry
We'll see you all
Drunksmas.
tomorrow.
Bling, bling, bling.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.